So it's your boy Dom Reacts back with another video. Today we're reacting to Colin Cowherd. Colin plays Dame or deal. Should Portland deal Damian Lillard for a notable NBA trade? Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. We're up 200 subscribers. I feel like I've been saying that for a long time. And we ain't really been progressing as much as we should be. And we're being consistent, man. We post like content almost every day. Like maybe 4 to 5 times a week. So sometimes even double uploads. So please show love to the channel, cause it gets kind of heartbreaking sometimes. But anyway, let's get right into the video. Shout out to Colin Cowherd. Let's get right into it.
All right, we're gonna play Dame or Deal. I'm the Blazer GM. If I would keep Dame over the trade offer, it's a Dame. If the trade offer is too good to pass up, it's Deal. And by the way, these are things that some are talked about, some perhaps not, but there's going to be more movement than people think. Go ahead, Joy.
Would you keep Damian Lillard or deal him for Anthony Davis?
This ain't a realistic one. I don't see the Lakers even offering this. No. LeBron's not going to like that either. I think if the only way Dame would be able to come to the Lakers is if AD is still there. Like, you're going to have to give up some bench depth to get Dame, which I don't know if Portland would accept that. But I'd love to see Dame on the Lakers, but I wouldn't want to see it at the expense of giving up AD.
Believe it or not, Dame. First of all, he's played 65-plus games every year of his career. I get a leadership quality I don't think I get with Anthony Davis. The Lakers have very limited first-round picks based on what they gave up for Anthony Davis, so I'm not doing it. I just think Dame loves basketball, and Anthony Davis at times really, really likes it. I'll take Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and...
Ooh, I like... this one's actually kind of realistic. I'm not going to lie. This one's realistic, but I wouldn't... If I'm Boston, I don't want to give up Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart. They both bring such a defensive presence to the team. If I could give up one without giving up the other, which I'd prefer Jaylen Brown, but Portland's not going to accept that if Jaylen Brown's not involved. I feel like Boston is giving up too much, but if I'm Portland, I'm accepting this. Honestly.
multiple first-round picks.
Jaylen Brown is only getting better and better every year. So
this is one of the rare, if I'm Portland and I know the goal is to win a championship, I would take the Celtics offer. Jaylen Brown is only 24. He has gotten better every year. He just averaged 25.
Yep.
Marcus Smart's only 27. Tremendous defensive player. His offense is spotty. But the Celtics have first-round picks in 22, 23, 24, and 25. I can get two of those, Jaylen and Marcus Smart. I can start to solve some of my issues, and I would be a much better defensive team without having to give up all the offense. That move I would make.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Kawhi Leonard?
This
unrealistic. This one's unrealistic. Okay, well, I mean, if I'm Portland, I'm doing it, but it's an unrealistic one. But if I'm Portland, I'm excited.
is closer than people think. I would take Kawhi because I do think he's a plus defender. I do think on his best nights, he's the best basket, get a stop guy in the league. He's not a leader. That's not what I'm getting. I don't know if he plays every night.
He's not a leader, but people don't want to listen to me. Like, he's more like he need that. But who would be if he signed to Portland? See, you're expecting CJ to be that leader? I don't know.
We'll see how this injury goes. But Kawhi on his best nights is generally the best player in every series he is in, and that includes if he played Steph and the Warriors or.
I don't think Kawhi is a better player than higher ranked player than Steph, nor Luka, nor LeBron, obviously, not KD, but he is a top 5 player at least.
Luka and the Mavericks, he would be the best player.
Would you keep Damian Lillard or deal him for Bradley Beal?
I like Bradley Beal.
I like Bradley, but no. I'm keeping Dame.
But he's not quite as good as Dame. Dame has averaged over 25 points per game in 6 years. Beal only 3.
That's not
Lillard
the
had a
reason
higher
why, though.
offensive
Like,
rating
I
and a
wanna see
higher
Beal
net
on a
rating
good
than
team,
Beal this
so.
season. And I think Dame has, he's been in so many big games. He's been so great in those big games. I just feel like Dame's just a better clutch shot maker than Bradley Beal. I'd take Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, and
okay.
Kendrick?
This is a good one, but I'd take Bam out. Take Bam out and put in, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, and maybe some picks. Probably throw in another player too, but if Bam's involved, no. But take Bam out of the equation, yes. Dame, Jimmy, and Bam on the same team. I want to see that big three.
That's the second deal I would take. I would do that deal. So Bam wouldn't be as dominant in the West as the East, but he gives you about 19 a game and 9 rebounds. Tyler Hero's only 21, still in his rookie deal. Kendrick Nunn's really talented and cheap. So again, I'm going to lose some offense, but I solve some of my depth issues, some of my defensive issues. This would also allow me, if I get Bam, to move maybe a Zach Collins or a Nurkic. I could probably move a big. So I could get even, this would allow me to
Bam
move
and
one of my
Nurkic on the
bigs.
same
That's
team.
even more to this. I
But
would
maybe
take the
Bam
Miami
could go
off.
to the 4 then, because wasn't Bam came into the league as a 4 just the Heat move him to a 5?
Would you
Or am I
keep
tripping
Dame
on
or
that?
deal him for Paul George?
I would keep.
I'm not sure on this one. Dame for Paul George. I think I'd do it.
Dame.
He said
Dame is first or second best clutch player in the league. Paul is super talented, but has struggled sometimes with free throws, sometimes with shooting in big games. Paul is a better defender, and he's a tremendous player. Again, this one, like the Kawhi one's closer than you think, because I think Paul does a lot of things Kawhi does, but a better leader. I think he's a better communicator. But in this shooting league where Trae Young gets to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll stick with Dame.
Would you keep Dame or would you deal him for Kyrie?
Dame for Kyrie. This was out of left field. Not gonna lie, this one's out of left field. Dame for Kyrie. I'd do it. I'd do it if I'm Brooklyn. But if I'm Portland, I don't know. Cause Kyrie take off nights. He treat NBA like it's a everyday job. Like if he ain't in the mood, he not gonna play.
That's not even close. Dame. Dame's a better defender, although he's not great. He's a better leader. He's less erratic. Kyrie's won a single playoff series in his career without like LeBron or Durant. Kyrie is an all-time finisher, but when I think of him, I think of erratic. I can't rely on him like I can rely on Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, and Tyrese?
This was another good one. I think if I'm Philly, I'm doing this for sure. But Portland, yeah, I think I'd still do it. I think that bit. I said this. I was in a Xbox party one day, and I said Ben Simmons needs to be in a situation where he's around like a team that's not trying to win. And they're like, okay, we're going to use this year to develop you and your jump shot. So, yeah.
Maxey.
I'd keep Dame. Where's my offense? I mean, Simmons, two of those guys are world-class defenders, but you can't have two of them on the floor. When Ben's on the floor, he can't shoot. So that sounds great, and I get a bunch of length, but offense is winning these games, not defense. I'd keep Dame.
Would you keep Dame or deal him for Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and the
Curry and Dame on the same team? I don't know about this one. I don't know.
7th and 14th overall picks.
I'd keep Dame. Wiggins' last 2 years has gotten worse. I don't think there's much leadership there. That feels like a bunch of B and B minuses and draft picks for an A-plus player. I'd keep Dame. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good video. Anyway, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Road to 200 subscribers. It's crazy how we really bullied Dame into finally wanting out of Portland. But we out. Peace.